am using the site ncrt.online. It's a very good site, ncrt.online, or you can do cbse.online, www.cbse.online. Okay, you get all the study material here. It's a good site. I use it often. So it's chapter wise. The chapter PDF is given. The NCRT solutions are given. Objective type of questions are there. Subjective questions, all type of questions. And if you scroll down further, all the chapters are here. You will get the full book PDF, the previous year's papers, sample papers, practicals. You have exemplar questions. All these are solved. PISA, NTSE, JEE, Olympiad. So I found this quite a resourceful site. So I'm explaining the deleted portions using their site. Thank you. And I am going to explain chapter wise what are the topics that have been deleted, because you know I was watching some videos in which some information about deletion is given based on their inferences. Okay, so kindly do not follow your own directives in this. Whatever is the syllabus as prescribed by the CBSE in the portal should be done. So in the first chapter, this is number system. All this integers, whole numbers, rational numbers, this has to be done as it is. So what is cancelled here? Now see 1.1 irrational numbers, all this is there, right? And location of numbers on the number line. In one or two videos I said that it is cancelled, but please remember this is not cancelled. It is very clear that process of successive magnification is cancelled. Nowhere does it say that representation on number line is cancelled. So all this exercise 1.1, 1.2 is there, right? So what is cancelled is this exercise 1.3. That is the process of 1.4, process of successive magnification. This part is cancelled. So all this is the process of successive magnification, whether the numbers were terminating or whether the numbers were non-terminating, repeating up to infinite number of places with a bar. Okay, so this exercise you can delete. Then all the operations on rational number stays as it is, right? All the operations stays, and laws of exponent stays as it is. Please don't make mistake of not doing these. All this is there. So in chapter 1, basically I can say that only process of successive magnification is deleted. Rest of the topics you need to do as prescribed in the syllabus. All the other portions are mentioned. So we need to understand the syllabus and then accordingly study. So moving on to the next chapter, that is chapter number 2. In chapter number 2, we have the chapter is polynomials. The chapter is polynomials. Now in polynomials, we have a lot of identities. You have polynomials here. Now what is cancelled here? All this is there: monomial, binomial, trinomial. So the first exercise, the coefficients, all this is important. You should know that what are the meaning of coefficient, what is the degree 2, degree 3, equations known as, all this is part of the syllabus. So what is deleted here is all this you have to do zeros of the polynomial. Okay, so now here comes the first part, that is the proof of the remainder and factor theorem. Okay, remainder and factor theorem are very useful. Earlier this theorem was there, so the new syllabus says that the proof of the remainder theorem is not required. Okay, proof of the remainder theorem is not required. So that doesn't mean that the questions based on this will not come. So you don't have to learn the proof, that's all. Proof of remainder theorem and proof of the factor theorem is cancelled, but still it is advisable that you do all the questions based on it. So you need to understand what the theorem is, and you can use the theorem, but no need to learn the proof of that. Same way for the factor theorem, again the proof is not required, but we can do the questions based on that. So all this is there. And then we have a lot of identities, and out of these identities, one identity AQ plus BQ plus CQ minus 3ABC is there, and there is another identity AQ plus BQ plus CQ. Here I'll just take out that identity, that is exercise 2.5. Yeah, exercise 2.5, when you take out, you have a question which is based on AQ plus BQ plus CQ minus 3ABC. So this is what is cancelled here. So a cube plus c cube minus 3abc. Okay, that was a plus b plus c in one bracket, a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus c a. Okay, so that identity a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, a plus b plus c in one bracket, a square b square c square minus ab minus bc minus a. So that you were using in question number 11 and question number 12. Okay, so these questions which is based on a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc will not come. Rest of the identities are there as it is. So don't make a mistake of leaving out the other identities. So question number 12 and question number 11 are based directly on that. And here, of course, there is one case that is x plus y plus z is 0, which is derived from that is equal to 3xyz. So this, it is better to learn this because this is a very useful method and it's not very difficult. So although it is related to this identity, it is advisable to do this because you may use it later for other questions later on. Even in class 10, you can use this identity that whenever a plus b plus c is 0, then the value of a cube plus b cube plus c cube is 3abc. So that's about the second chapter. So moving further, we have coordinate geometry. There is nothing cancelled. Okay, this chapter remains as it is. Chapter 4 is linear equations. Nothing much cancelled. So you better to do the whole chapter. Chapter 5. Now here this whole chapter is cut. The entire chapter you don't have to do. Everything is cut. Then chapter 6, that is lines and angles. Okay, nothing is cancelled from here. This has to be done. Then chapter 7. Now, when we come to chapter 7, there were two parts of this triangles. One was the congruency part and one was the inequalities. Okay, now in congruency, there was a theorem which is now cancelled. That is, when you talk about the congruency of triangles, there are, various congruencies. There were SA, RHS, all this is discussed here. Now, the proof of these theorems are not there. Okay, you need not do the proof of these theorems like ASI congruence rule. Earlier it was an important theorem, but now this is deleted. You don't have to do the proof of this. So without doing the theorem, you need to understand, of course, what are the conditions of congruency. You can directly start doing the exercise 7.1 as it is. Then properties of triangle. This is a theorem. This you have to do. Angles opposite equal sides are equal. So this theorem is there. Please do this theorem. Only 7.1 was cancelled. 7.2 remains. So this theorem is there in the course. Then 7.2, the entire exercise is there. And here 7.3, the RHS and other congruency conditions are there. So this is there. 7.3. And now from here, the entire chapter is cancelled. Inequalities, you don't have to do. So inequalities is cancelled. So from 7.3, you can delete. So this is 7.4. So exercise 7.4 is deleted. Exercise 7.3 stays as it is. So inequalities in a triangle, this part 7.6, page number 129 onwards, you can cancel. Okay. Then we move further, that is quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals, there are two exercises, both the exercises are coming, no changes. Now chapter 9, now here comes a big change. Chapter 9, this area of parallelograms is totally cancelled. So we have two chapters which are totally cancelled. Chapter 5, Euclid's geometry, which was already cancelled actually in the previous year. And now area of parallelograms and triangles, this also full chapter is cancelled. Then we come to the chapter on circles. In circles, if you look at the 10.1 remains as it is. Okay, this theorem is there. It's an important theorem. Equal chords make equal angles at the center. So this is there as it is. This will be coming 10.2 as it is. No change. Okay, so up till here, no change. Now this is the first thing that is deleted. That is, there is one and only one circle passing through three non-collinear points. So this theorem need not be done. So this theorem is cancelled. So if the theorem is cancelled, then the proof of that is not required. Okay, then we move further. All this is part of the course on concentric circles, angles subtended by arc, all this is there. So no major cancellations in this. Cyclic quadrilaterals are quadrilaterals in which opposite angles add up to 180 and all the 4 points are on the circle. So that's only one theorem. There is one and only one circle passing through 3 even points, non-collinear points. That theorem is cancelled. Okay. Then there is another theorem here which is very important that has to be done, of course. Here, this is the exercise based on that. Okay, so we have another theorem here which is cancelled here. That is theorem 10.10. This is cancelled. If a line segment joining 2 points of tens equal angles, then the line segment, the 4 points lie on a circle. So this theorem is cancelled. That you need not do. So 2 theorems are cancelled. This is a very important theorem. So this can be asked in the exam. That is theorem 10.8. So nothing major in circles. It remains as it is. Okay. Then we go to the next chapter, that is construction. Now in construction, there is only one type of construction which is cancelled. As it is, it was a very small chapter. Now a small part of that is cancelled. That is when you are given the perimeter and the base angles, you had to draw a triangle. So all this is there. It's a very small chapter. 11.1 constructions, this is very easy. And 11.2, actually they were all easy questions. 11.2, there were only few questions, 5 questions, out of which only one question is deleted. That is the last, not that one, this one, 4th one. Construct a triangle XYZ in which the base angles are given and the perimeter is given. Only this one question is cancelled, and this was the diagram that we used to get, and this was an important question, but this has been deleted this year. So this you need not do. Then we come to Herons formula. In Herons formula, one big change has come. Herons formula is basically a formula to find area of triangles, but in the second exercise they had extended it to quadrilaterals. So this is Heron. He was a Greek mathematician and born in Egypt, and he was responsible for giving the Herons formula. And whenever 3 sides of a triangle are given, we can easily find this. So here the first exercise remains as it is. That is question number 1 to 6. There is no change in this, but this entire part is cancelled. That is, application of Herons formula in finding areas of quadrilaterals is totally cancelled. No, this was an important part of the chapter, but now they have cancelled this exercise 12.2. So that's big good news for you. You just need to do the triangles part. Now surface area and volume, there is no cut. All the figures, cube, cuboid, sphere, cylinders, hemisphere, all that you have to do. It's very important because for class 10 also all the figures will be repeated, so no deletions there. So straight away we come to statistics. In statistics, what is deleted is it was an easy chapter, it was a scoring chapter, but a lot of things have been deleted here. There is presentation of data in the form of a bar graph. There is presentation of data in the form of histogram and frequency polygon. So frequency polygon is totally cancelled. So this is there of this first and second exercise as it is. Bar graph is there. Okay, bar graph is there. The histogram, this is the histogram, this is there in course. But what is deleted is the frequency polygon. This part is deleted. Frequency polygon is deleted here. So this all is deleted. So from the exercise, the initial part, all this is there. Okay, and what is deleted is the frequency polygon. So histogram is there, that's in course. So this is deleted now because here this is frequency polygon. So question number 6 is deleted, question number 7 is deleted, and here histogram with different class intervals or the varying base length. So the class interval, normal histograms are there in course, but the histograms with varying class size is cancelled. So this is cancelled. Question number 8 and 9 is also cancelled. So 6, 7, 8, 9 are totally cancelled. And measures of central tendency. This was an interesting part of the chapter actually. Mean, median and mode of ungrouped data. this was important and this is very useful in life actually, but the CBSE has decided to cancel this. So mean, median and mode is also cancelled. That means this exercise, which is based on mean, median and mode, that is 14.4, is totally cancelled. And in the last chapter, we have probability. Probability, there is nothing cut. It's already a small chapter. So this is about the deletions. 30% has been reduced due to the COVID conditions. So the remaining 70% you need to do thoroughly. Thank you.